Hey everybody, I'm Brant. Today I'm going to get started on my project, changing out some of the components on this guitar. This is my Tease ST1 that I won from Fretnot. I have a couple of videos about this guitar, which you can check out right there, about what's happening to it and why I'm doing this and whatnot. So first thing I'm going to do is get the strings off. I'm going to detach the pickguard from the output jack, get everything out, then I'm going to shield all the cavities of the guitar. Once I've done that, I'm going to get my new pickguard. I'm going to connect it to my pure tone jack and then reinstall everything. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and get these strings off. Pretty interesting stuff. I hadn't actually taken the pickguard off before on this guitar. It just played too nice. So one thing, there's a little bit, some buffing compound in there. I'm kind of surprised that wasn't cleaned up before. I can see definitely where they had to drill new holes for the new pickguard, so I hope I don't have any problem there. And it looks like right there they've cracked the paint really good. You see some of it's already flecked off right there. So I might need to get some resin or maybe nail polish. Some clear nail polish would work. It's cracked right there too. And on the back, these are the original holes here. This screw on this corner of the back cover wasn't screwed into anything. It just went straight into the cavity. I don't mind so much as long as you can't really tell once everything's together. The other thing that I found pretty interesting is when I took off the Musiclily pickguard, we've got a pretty nice setup here. A very nice switch. Looks like full-size pots, at least the first two. There's a dime size tone down here. Some nice size capacitors, cloth wiring on this setup except for the ground wire. But all cloth wiring, the pickups, everything's wired really nice and tight. And this pickguard, I can tell the pickups, they have some heft to them. It's pretty heavy. They're pretty weighty. So that looks like a nice pickguard to go into something else. I shall have to decide what we can do with that. Big swimming pool route here. Everything looks pretty good. I am going to go ahead and shield all these cavities. I clean out this buffing compound and try and be careful of these cracks. And yeah, we'll get started on that. Don't know if you can see it or not, but I've actually got a small wire running underneath the copper tape down into the into the output jack cavity and running down here. So these two are connected by that little trick I picked up from J-Man recently. That worked out really well. Thanks, J-Man. All right, and I'm back. So I had a problem with the pure tone jack and this jack plate, and actually all the chrome jack plates that I have, the pure tone jack wouldn't fit in there. So I'm either going to have to, I'm going to temporarily just connect the jack that was in the guitar to this pickguard. And then at a later date, I might upgrade the plate. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how loose the connection is and if I need to change it. So I'm going to solder. So I'm looking, and one thing that I've kind of checked already, which wire goes where on the jack. So in this jack, this post on this side, on my right, your left, I can see is connected to the shaft, to the middle where the jack comes in, which is going to mean that's the ground. So my ground wire is going to go there. That means the other side, if you look down, you can see that it actually connects to this piece, which touches the tip of the guitar jack, the cable jack. That's going to be my hot. So I'm going to put my hot in first. I've already pre-tinned this. Let's see if I can get it to go. There we go. And that's in there. Turn it around and get the ground wire in. And that's on there, very nice. I need to do a little more tape up onto the body of the guitar. I'm doing tape, I don't know if you can see it, there to connect the cavities to the shielding. Now the other thing I want to do is I want to check my continuity. So we're going to turn this so if it makes a beep, we're connected. So those two cavities are connected. I'm going to have to redo this and take the pickguard off again. There are probably a couple holes I will have to fill and re-drill, because this hole does not match up, and the screw it's not going to be flush. And there's a couple others that could use some work. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this grounded. Let's test. Fingers crossed. I hear something. That's good. Nothing. 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 Good. 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 All right. Everything looks good. Okay. Shielding electronics are back on and working. So the next thing I need to do is get those Geiger dopamine tuners on there, the new string trees. We'll go ahead and put some strings on, because I really want to hear what these pickups sound like. And yeah, I'm really curious about the dual rail. And that's exciting. I'm not sure about these knobs. And another question I had was, in looking at the guitar, I don't know if this is a good angle on camera, but in looking at the guitar, do you feel like there's something missing from this section? To me, almost with the wolf on there, it looks like there's a lot going on this side and blank. And the imbalance is bothering me a little bit, but I'm not sure what to do with it, or if I should just leave it alone. I probably should just leave it alone. But I want to put it out there. If you have a comment, I'd really appreciate you sharing. Just what you think in general, anything you would have done differently, or have something to say, or that's helpful or instructive. Difference of opinion. Either way. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I super appreciate it. And until next time, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Cheers. And scene.